fucking Q into Reiner. Jesus Christ. Reiner's a tough opponent at this level. We're gonna start out by getting ourselves tested. He has some idea of what my team is, although I'm changing up my team more often these days, so hopefully he's not gonna have like the big idea. Let's not light the joint until after draft. Let's light the joint after draft. If I try to smoke this during draft, I'm gonna fuck up the draft. Okay, he's rocking the same team as ever. My team has changed. He's got Saku, Kinu, Momo, Volfi, Gazuma, Ukama, Acronox, and Digital Fast Charge. I'm sorry, Digital Iridescence Koish. So Volfi's no good against that Koish. Running 2 Toxics, which makes Saku a little bit obnoxious. Acronox has been historically a big problem, but not against this team. Digital Koish threatens Mashuk and Mix, I suppose, but that's just about it. Momo could be a little hard to deal with. Honestly, Momo or Kinu are probably the 2 scariest guys. I'm actually going to take out the Momo just to stop that undermine, sort of like free, strong attack damage that doesn't involve the synergies. Like that's, you can just sneak that in at any time. Let's go ahead and ban that one in the first pick of the draft. This is a big match against a tough opponent. And Reiner is considering all of my Tems. My team has changed. He's going to have to adapt. Banning the Volfi first tells me what he's scared of. Because Volfi threatens Acronox, Ukama. So I guess Ukama in particular. Why would he protect those 2? Why would he ban Volfi? So Mix is not the one for this lineup, really. Mix is weak to Acronox and Digital Koish. Goulder is okay. Grumper, maybe? Kinu Grumper? Grumper is really good against a lot of their team, and Kinu is Kinu. Let's go Kinu first and not let them know who I'm going to bring along with it. And then we can bring in Grumper. Now I'm ready. Now I'm ready to light the joint. Now that the draft's underway, now I'm feeling good. Now I got some ideas. We're picking Grumper next. Digital Koish is another option, but no. Grumper. I guarantee you they ban Grumper if I don't pick it there. Who's my next ban? Volfi? And I think Digital Koish is actually my next ban. If he doesn't ban Mix... If he doesn't ban Mix... Then yeah, I ban Digital Koish. And now I have the Kinu Mix combo as well. Which is mostly only threatened by the Digital Koish. I don't know if I want my Digital Koish. It's weak to Volfi, Gazuma, Saku. Goulder seems better. Let's win this one. Let's fucking win this one. They are bringing in Acronox. Probably because I picked Mix. Turn 1, they got Kinu Saku. Kinu Saku against my Kinu Grumper. Really interesting starting point. So Saku has Noxious Bomb. I think, right? So that means Kinu's in danger. Grumper is not really threatened by anything. I don't think Saku has a strong nature move. Pretty sure it does not. Mix is really good here, but not if they swap in Volfi or Acronox. But if they don't, then Mix is really good. If they swap out Kinu to... If they swap out Saku to Volpi, for example, all of a sudden Gulder's the one. But let's bring in the mix. And then it's just a matter of who I want to attack first. Given the swap-ins, I'd rather go Mud Shower on Kinu and hope they swap. Koisha's Iridescence, yeah, unless they swapped it out since we last played. That's what I'm expecting. So I swap in Mix. They do swap out the Kinu. They're bringing in Acronox, so we're going to Mud Shower Acronox. That seems good. So Grumper, Mud Showers, Acronox. Okay, it's not very good. Acronox down to 83.1. Yeah, that's not a great way for that to go, honestly. I'm trying to fix my joint in the meantime. What the fuck is going on? There we go. So the question basically is, what do I do about Acronox? It has Sting for 2 poison and Trap. So I think I want to bring in Mashuk or Gulder, but then Saku's a threat, right? I don't want to expose Gulder to Saku, but I want to expose Mashuk to Saku even less. Do I bring in Kinu here? Doesn't make sense, does it? Okay, I can't keep this joint lit at all. There's literally no way, apparently, so... Rip joint. I don't know. I gotta make some decision here, so I'm gonna swap in... Dude, I actually don't know. Just go after Acronox? This sucks. This is a terrible position. Alright, I only see one way through. Slap Acronox, swap in Kinu for Grumper. Fuck it, we're going for it. I'm gonna keep trying, sadly, to make my joint light, because it's really annoying when my joint won't get lit. I can't get it to fucking open up. What the fuck? Alright. Come on. Okay. Trying to perform joint surgery and also win a match at the same time. Sorry for the lack of commentary. But we got Saku and Acronox versus Mix and Kinu now. Mix is looking okay. I knew that was coming, so I brought in the Kinu instead of trying to hide from it. The question is, do I sacrifice to Mix or do I swap out to Mashuk or Gulder as a troll? I could beta burst Acronox. I think I want to swap even back to Grumper. Or something. Like, I don't know. Like, can I possibly get this mix set up enough to survive? I'm out of fucking time anyway. This stupid fucking joint sucks balls. What the fuck? Just light at all, you fucking shitty joint. I regret rolling this, man. I saw the answer. While I was battling the joint, the answer appeared to me. Hypnotize Acronox. Now the joint's lit properly, and I found the answer. Acronox goes to sleep. Saku tornadoes Mix. Saku's using a lot of stamina and not getting that much done. Humiliating slap reduces Saku's physical defense. We did it. We did it. We did it. Shutting down Acronox. Gives Kinu and Mix the chance to do what they got to do. Problem is, Kinu doesn't have Stonewall. This is where I need Stonewall on Kinu, but I don't have it. I have Sacrifice instead. We are not sacrificing Kinu. Okay, we're double attacking Saku. That's the only play here. Oh, Revitalize Mix, duh. Attack Saku with Mix and Revitalize Mix. Duh, 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 duh. Acronox retreats! That's so huge! 0 speed Acronox? Why? Should it outspeed Kinu? It's a max speed Kinu. I didn't realize Acronox was fast. Is Acronox super fast? I don't play against Acronox that often, so Reiner's Acronox has thrown me for a loop every time. I should have Humiliating Slapped instead of Crystal Biting because of the Lifeful Sap. That was sort of whack. I mean, I got the heal on Mix, but it should have been a Humiliating Slap. Then I could have Crystal Bite on Kinu this turn. It wasn't right to Crystal Bite, but otherwise that turn was really good. So I can swap out my Kinu now. Here's what I do, I think. Forget about... I can't forget about Saku, though, because Saku threatens Mashuk and Guldur. I'm forced to throw debuffs on Saku instead of going after Kinu here. And then I think I want to bring in Grumper to Stonewall Mix. I need that next buff on Mix. Swap in Grumper, I either get to use Stonewall or I get to swap in Kinu again. Yo, Darbs, good to see you. It's Toxic Attacks are 3 priority. Gotcha. Gotcha. So that shouldn't have worked. But Reiner's TV spread is a little off. Maybe. Or he might have used Earthwave. Okay, that's the other option. But yes, that Hypnosis was a pretty risky move, but it paid off. Good to know. Good to understand what's going on. Dust Vortex incoming on Mix. I could swap in Kinu for Mix, which is kind of unexpected. Swap in Kinu for Mix. Stonewall Kinu? I don't know what the fuck I'm going to end up doing. Go after Volphy now? I got to deal with Saku is the problem. Like, Saku... Usually you ignore Saku. But, like, I have 2 Toxic Tems. It's turn 6 and we're barely getting any damage in. But I'm actually... You know, kind of doing a little better than them, maybe. So let's bring in Kinu. And then... Let's just fucking... Stonewall the Kinu on the way in. Let's make Kinu get tanky. Fuck it. At this point, fuck it. This is a weird match. Like, a really weird one. Kinu swaps in. Grumper with the plus defense, special defense. Volphy uses Plague on Kinu. Not this time! Although Kinu's trapped on the battlefield. Kinu down to 199 health. Saku with the Wind Burst. Oh, man. Kinu at 122. Really good switch in. Now swap in Mix and Sacrifice do it. I don't know. I just stonewalled Kinu, though. Maybe Kinu can revitalize itself. I don't know, though. Saku Noxious Bomb. It's a problem, isn't it? How the hell am I going to actually do damage? Hypnotize Saku? Fucking Hand Fan Saku, just unstoppable. Hypnotize Saku just to stop it? I think that's going to be fast enough. And then... I don't know. Then do I bring in Mashuk or Guldur or something? I don't fucking know. I guess Grumper is going to go for attacks. I don't want to use up more time. I'm low on reserve time, so I'm trying to catch myself and not use more. Volphy Plagues Grumper... Grumper's not trapped, though. Grumper at 187 health is not so bad. Hypnotize Saku, so it can't do anything to Kinu. Grumper with the Mud Shower. Volphy down to 91%. Alright. Now Kinu can revitalize itself. I'm getting real buffed up. It's turn 8 right now. This is such a slow match. I want Kinu to revitalize itself. Grumper could even Stonewall again. Is Grumper going to be a Stonewall machine this match? I mean, we're not doing much damage. Stonewall seems much higher value. I could also Stonewall Grumper itself, but let's just Stonewall Keenu again. So Volphy plagues Grumper to 101. It's going to take 4 plagues for Volphy to kill Grumper. Super crazy. That's the value of a special defense TV investment in Grumper, is that Volphy needs 4 fucking plagues to kill it. Like, they don't... It never feels like that's what's going to happen when you're using Volphy against Grumper, because most people, almost no one does it this way. It lets Grumper actually face up against Volphy and not be too worried. So now Keenu is really strong. Saku's going to pull off the Noxious Bomb finally. I might just try to sneak in Mashuk here. Sneak in Mashuk, and then I can either swap back to Keenu, or I have options of Cage, Perfect Jab, Uppercut. Swap to Mashuk here, I think. I don't think Saku's going to Wind Burst Keenu. I don't think so. Now Grumper... I say we just Mud Shower Volphy. Do a little damage. It's better than nothing. Chip away. Grumper's definitely looking like it's going to be the first blood. You know, it's likely to die first. But I'm setting up a lot of buffs. Yeah, if it was Benefactor Keenu and it was buffed up from Grumper, yeah. It has occurred to me that Benefactor Keenu would be fun to play on this team as an alternate, you know? I might pick one up. Especially now that I'm seeing how Grumper Stonewall can work. I mean, this is a very peculiar, specific situation. But this game could definitely go 30 turns. Right now, I'll give you guys a turn update. It's turn 10. So Grumper took damage, took poison. Mashuk got in for free, though. They didn't even go after Keenu. All of a sudden, they're looking at Grumper as this huge threat. So Uppercut is a green circle on Volphy. Uppercut's actually good on everything they have except Keenu. I could bring in Mix now for Grumper. Except Grumper dies on the bench. In that case, it's not great. Grumper should attack again because it still gets one more chance. Then Mix can come in after it dies, potentially. I don't want Mix going up against Dust Vortex, though. Hence, Uppercut. Problem is, Saku can yeet Mashuk now. Let's be clear. If I bring in... If I use Mashuk here, Saku yeets it. Maybe swap to Keenu? Problem is... okay, I don't have time. Swap to Mix over here. Although Volphy is special. Swap to Keenu again over here. Mud Shower Keenu. I don't want to use up... I only have 24 seconds of reserve time left. Alright, Keenu's coming in. Buffing Grumper. Plague on Keenu. Nope. Nope. Grumper Mud Showers Volphy down to 72.6. Very, very slowly chipping away. Keenu down to 116 from Windburst, but yep, Mashuk would have gotten wrecked there. So that's cool. Turn 11. This match is like an entire feature-length movie. So much is going on here. That's crazy. So Keenu would like to revitalize itself. I could also hypnotize Saku. We can do this again. Volphy's out of stamina, too. Hypnotize Saku. Swap in Mashuk or Gulder. Or swap in Mix now that Volphy's out of stamina. And then swap in... I'm running out of time. Here. Not enough time to think further. Grumper swaps out to Mashuk. Keenu hypnotizes Saku. We're doing it again. Saku's asleep. And Volphy rests. Okay, this is huge. This is a really good spot for me now. I could double Volphy here, but Keenu should probably revitalize itself. It's greedy to go for the double damage. I could... If Volphy might swap out anyway, I could throw the perfect jab, but Uppercut's good against everybody. Acronox and Genki. Not against Keenu, though. Like, what if they swap in the Keenu here? It's very possible. I'm going to throw the perfect jab. Volphy retreats. It's Kinu. Perfect. So perfect jab is a good because it gives me that debuff, and then Mix's Crystal Bite can be a kill from there, even if Kinu heals up potentially. Saku gets the Protector buff. Kinu uses Revitalize. Right back up to 175 health. Mashuk perfect jab. Kinu takes 6% damage down to 94% and gets that physical defense debuff. What turn is it? Turn 13. Turn 13 here. This is a moment where Mix would be incredible. I can swap out Mashuk for Mix, and then if they swap out Kinu to Volfi again, then here we go again. But in the meantime, Kinu can actually throw a Beta Burst and get some damage. So swap in Mix for Mashuk. Finally get Mix in this match again. Holy crap. My Kinu Beta Burst, they did not swap out. My Kinu Beta Burst their Kinu down to 74. Their Kinu is going to Beta Burst mine. My Mix, because I swapped nice, we eat that no problem. Now I can cage. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Now I can cage. Except Mix won't get the heal. I can Revitalize Mix and cage, and they can't escape. Then the turn after that, I can Crystal Bite and Beta Burst their Kinu. Then their Kinu, I think, will die. Holy shit, we fucking did it. Jesus. Okay, focus. Revitalize Mix. Cage. What is this match? This is insane. This is insane. We'll see what Reiner does next. Damn. So Mix uses Cage. They try to swap Kinu, but it's trapped. My Kinu revitalizes Mix. In a moment when Mix doesn't get some rejuvenates, make sure it stays healthy. Saku Toxic Spores on Mix. 3 poison, but we'll easily out-heal that. Now I can hypnotize Saku. I have exact stamina, and I can't afford to Beta Burst. Then Kinu probably needs to get out of here. And Crystal Bite their Kinu. I can't Beta Burst. But this is really freaking good. Their Saku hasn't been dealt with yet, and it's definitely increasingly threatening. But right now, it's all about getting that Kinu. Let's go. And then after this, I have to focus on Saku, I think. If I'm able to. I don't know, because Saku's going to kill Guldur and Mashuk like that. It's going to be crazy. It's turn 15 right now. We're just at about the halfway point of an incredibly in-depth match. Reiner has not used any reserve time, so he might go in the tank here. He's saved up his time. I've used up the majority of mine. Holy crap. Alright, Kinu uses Hypnosis. My Kinu does. Their Saku's going to sleep. Oh, the sacrifice takes it off. That's... okay. Because they knew Kinu was going to die anyway. Interesting. I mean, I couldn't have Beta Bursted anyway, so it was either that or a rest. Crystal Bite takes Saku down to 88.4. Saku's going to Wind Burst Mix. Okay. We can get debuffs. The question is if I can get Mix healthy. We'll see who Reiner brings in. We shall see. It's Volfi. Dust Vortex on Mix is the plan. So I think here's a spot where I might have to rest Kinu and swap out Mix. Because Kinu can't... I don't know, or I can double swap, right? Assuming they're going after Mix, I mean, I guess I can double swap. That means I have to bring in Guldur, though. Or I let Mix go. Focus more on the Kinu, Mashuk, Guldur, but Saku is just such a problem. +5 special defense. God damn it, dude. I gotta use Toxic. Does that even work? I don't know. I can do damage with Toxic Ink, but no, I gotta use, like, Harmful Lick. An uppercut. Like, what the fuck? I don't know how to deal with this Saku, dude. I got a double swap. Like, I actually don't know. I'm just going to double swap. I don't know. This is looking kind of rough now. That Saku is going to be hard to deal with. I got to get humiliating slaps with Mix, but Mix is just a little too weak right now. But their Saku is going to devastate my 2 toxic Tems, and then just like, what do I do? Plague hits Guldur, so it's not bad, but Guldur's trapped. Saku uses Lifeful Sap. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. They got Kazuma and Acronox as swap-ins, so Uppercut is real good at this point. And I could even, like, just focus on keeping Mashuk alive, maybe, except that Guldur can't do damage. Ultimately, just try to get the Toxic Ink. It is super effective on Saku, you know, but they have Lifeful Sap. Does Saku actually get poisoned? Or does it have Toxic Immunity? I guess it probably gets poisoned. I'm not sure about that. This is a weird spot. Let's focus on one side. Let's just attack Volfi twice. At least Saku's low on stamina. They might have to rest this turn. It's a good time to have my Toxics in as far as if Saku's going to be there anyway. What a tough match, man. It's turn 17 now, by the way. Turn 17 now. It does get poisoned? Okay. Might have to leave Saku to last again, even though it's so strong, and just try to get the mix Kinu versus Saku. If I can take out Volfi and Acronox, I guess I'll win, but that's a tall order. That is a tall order to take out Volfi and Acronox while keeping Kinu and Mix alive and then getting Mix healed back up. Volfi uses Bush. Okay. So it's going to dodge the uppercut. And then Guldur gets to... Okay, so they are using Wind Burst. Mashuk down to 114. And Guldur uses Toxic Ink. Ooh, that's strong. Volfi gets poisoned, and after all the stuff at the end of the turn, it's down to 48%. That's pretty good. Now Saku's low on stamina. If they're going to still go after Mashuk, I could swap in Kinu this turn and then just use Guldur for damage. Guldur's not buffed yet. Saku's going to wreck it. But apparently Saku only has Wind Burst for wind damage. Or it's just the stamina. No, it has Tornado as well, but Tornado costs a ton of stamina, and Saku is really struggling there. Nah, fuck it. Let's just double Volfi. Let's just double Volfi and try to really get it. Kaku doesn't due to Mithridatism. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's why Kaku is better than Saku. Can't argue against it. Doesn't get poisoned, must be better. Must be better. There's 8 Toxic Tems in this game. If you're weak to poison, you suck. Reiner's using up their reserve time now. We're both really thinking a lot throughout this match. A lot of thinking. Volfi, retreat. Kazuma, get ready. Uppercut hits Kazuma. Wind Burst kills Mashuk. Saku overexerted to get that dud at least. So Guldur stays safe for longer. So Toxic Ink from Guldur might be the thing that wins me this match. Brigade the Mix. Now's my chance. Kazuma can't kill Mix. Swap in Kinu, buff Mix again. This is it. Kazuma's not a threat. Go after Saku. Gazuba has sparks, though. Let's kill Gazuba. Gazuma retreats. Acronox swaps in. I love getting Humiliating Slap here on Acronox. This is great. Gulder's swapping into Kinu. Here we go. Here we go. Mix uses Humiliating Slap. Reduce Acronox's physical defense stat. Yes, please. 17% damage on that. That's good. And now we swap Mix back to Gulder. And they both attack Mix. What if they go after Kinu? I don't know if Mix is strong enough. This is kind of tough. I don't know. I mean, it's turn 20 now, by the way. I don't know if swapping is good. Alright, well, I don't have time to think. Alright, I'm going to hypnotize Acronox. I forgot I could hypnotize Acronox, but I'm also swapping. It's the wrong combo. I ran out of time. I still have a little bit of reserve time. But I don't know. That's such a weird combo. I shouldn't have swapped in Gulder and used Hypnosis. Yeah, I just ran out of time and made a huge blunder. Although maybe, I mean, maybe Kinu and Mix is the key to winning here, so maybe it's not a huge blunder. Maybe now I swap in Mix for Kinu, then I bring in Kinu for Gulder a turn after that. Saku kills Gulder this turn, though. So swap in Mix for Kinu, then Gulder dies. And then Kinu comes in and buffs Mix to +3/+3, then revitalizes him. And then Mix wins the game. I guess that might actually work. It's a really weird situation, but maybe that actually works out. Kinu retreats. There's Mix. Acronox is asleep. Saku kills Gulder. Now Kinu gets to come back in. Mix is going to go up to +3/+3. And Saku has to overexert to attack. Like, heavily. Heavily overexert if it wants to attack. Revitalize or sacrifice? That is a question. I think revitalize. I think they want to go after Mix here. Like, they're really trying to kill Mix while they still can. And I think we just slap Acronox. Yeah, we're first. Okay, very, very, very good. Kinu uses Revitalize, Mix up to 163. They sting Kinu. Surprised. Surprised. That means we should be able to use Sacrifice next turn. Mix goes up to +5/+5, big heals. And they have nothing to put him to sleep or strangle. Like, they have none of the sort of stuff that might do that. However, it is turn 23. There's a question. I should be able to kill everything that isn't Saku, though. And then, maybe... I don't know if I should sacrifice or if I should beta burst. I could hypnotize again. Look, if I hypnotize Acronox... I can't hypnotize Acronox, so I gotta kill Acronox. If I hypnotize Saku, I put it out of the way for a while. Kinu can survive one more turn, I'm like almost positive, which means... But should I just beta burst? Yeah, fuck it. I think Kinu actually is better off attacking, because otherwise I'm going to lose a tiebreaker. What's going to happen is I'm going to lose a tiebreaker. If we beta burst and slap, Acronox will go. So Kinu, beta burst, Acronox. Acronox uses Venom spread. Uh-oh, that's ×2. Fuck. Okay, so Kinu dies, but I think the beta burst was still better than sacrificing. Like, we need to outrace the tiebreak. So now Acronox is dead this turn. I don't think we had enough to kill it there. I think it would have been, like, alive with, like, 3 or 4% or something dumb. Saku uses Toxic Spores on Mix for the poison, which is smart. It's turn 24 now after Reiner swaps in. We just got to kill the other two, and then... In a tiebreaker, I think Mix might actually be able to win. Saku can't heal itself. Now, Wolfie gets Dust Vortex here. Crystal Bite is bad, so Humiliating Slap is really my only option. Wolfie's at neutral damage. Yeah, we need to slap for the heal. I can't Psy Surge, even though it's a little more damage. I don't know. Wolfie might be too much for Mix to handle. How much is this going to do at +3? Pretty bad. Pretty bad. We're also poisoned. It's a lot. I don't know. They can only do that every other turn, though. Sandstorm's not as bad. Wolfie down to 19.2 from the slap. Windburst takes Mix to 133. After poison, my Mix is down to 102. Keep in mind they still have the Gazuma as well. Mix will easily kill Gazuma if Wolfie dies. So we just slap again, I guess? I mean, Crystal Bite has stab. So it's actually, what, 205? So half of a Crystal Bite is still stronger than slap. Might be able to kill him. It's turn 25 here. We got to try. Wolfie Plagues. That's not going to do so much. Oh, for exhaustion, I guess. I have Sweatband. I'm not too worried. It pushes off the poison. That's so good. That was a mistake for them, I think. Crystal Bite kills Wolfie. This is a big turn now because Mix goes up to 105 health and Saku rests. Ooh, I might win this. I might win this. I might win this. Ooh, it's turn 26 now. We have time to do this. Slap Gazuma. That's all there is to it. That's their final two. Slap Gazuma. I don't know, mind you. I don't know. Yeah, they're going to spark Saku. It makes sense. I don't know if we can heal fast enough and do damage in a way that Saku actually ends up... Like, I don't know if we actually win this tiebreak, but it's very close. Gazuma dies next turn. Gazuma's down to 10% there. Toxic Spores, they're poisoning Mix again. Alright, so we just slap, and Gazuma is dead, but it gets the sparks one more time first, unfortunately. Ugh. I don't know, man. We'll see. So Gazuma sparks Saku. Saku's +2 special attack. That's pretty bad news. Mix is +3 special defense, so we still have a... Overall, defense is in our favor. It's above 0. It's +1, essentially. It's relative. It relatively goes to +1, but we'll see. Turn 28. We have 3 more actions. I'm at 151. We have 1 poison charge. We're lowish on health. Gotta slap again. I gotta slap Saku. Saku throws the tornado. Mix down to 56. I don't think we're winning this. I think stamina's too low. I don't know if I can heal it. I think I can't slap next turn is the problem. If I slap next turn, I overexert. So that's a huge problem. I need to attack to heal. I only have 18. Psy Surge won't let me. I guess I Psy Surge and I slap with a mild overexert. But I don't know if it's gonna... It's not gonna be enough. Damn, it's such a close match. They just got ahead of me, man. They just got ahead of me. I just couldn't quite get them. Just such a close match. I tried so hard. I tried so hard to make it happen, man, but we couldn't make it happen. Tiebreak is over. If there wasn't a turn 30 limit, I would win this, but we lose. That was like an amazing, amazing match. It was so close, dude. So close right there. Oh my god. That was like 40 minutes, I think. That was the longest match of TemTem I've ever played in my life. That was definitely, like, I think 40 minutes. I think I started queuing. I got queued up around a little before 3 hours. That was like 35 minutes. Oh my goodness. What a match, man. Jeez. You can't say I didn't try, but at the end of the day, we just were a little behind. Just a little behind. El Soto Scout. Okay, I played against them before, I think. They're on PS5. I don't know if that means... I mean, by now, that doesn't necessarily mean, you know... That doesn't mean that they don't know how to play. Like, they can be... Even if they're not an alt account, PS5 players have totally had enough time. Oh, it's Pixel's alt account. Fuck, that's why I recognized it. Good luck, Pixel. First placement match. Okay, well, I can't lose TMR. That's good to know. All right, well, good luck then. We'll see. Pixel's way better than me, so this is a serious... It's going to be a big upset if I win this one. But it's good to know that since I'm not losing TMR, it's placements, at least that I can just kind of have fun with it. Either way, I can have fun with it, but it's nice to know. We just went down below 1,000 a little bit. A big blow to the start of my PB zone day. Kinu gets banned first. All right, they're rocking Babawa, Nature Koish, Volarind, Acronox, Barnshi, Guldur, Ukama, and Mix. What the frick is going on? This team is wild, dude. Volarind's scary. Acronox is scary. I hate Babawa, although I have Guldur against Babawa. If I ban Volarind, then their other win Tem is Barnshi. So I can go Guldur Mix opener, and it looks pretty good. I'm leaning in that direction. Volarind is a pretty much an insta-ban. I'm also considering now maybe taking Mashuk out of the team. I feel like I have too much Toxic, and I'm constantly getting pushed against these win Tems. Or I just got to only draft one of them. I mean, they're very different Tems. All right, so let's go. I think I want to go Mix and Guldur. Because Guldur is ×4 against the Babawa. And Guldur Toxic Ink also, I mean, it could be Iridescence, Nature Water. I kind of imagine that it is. It's probably an anti-toxic, like defense stall-ish thing, maybe. I don't know. This team is a weird build. Clearly, it has me. I'm nervous. I'm talking at like 10,000 miles an hour. I'm babbling like a brook. So I could ban their Guldur. I'm not worried about Ukama. Acronox is annoying, but I still have Grandpa potentially, unless they ban it. I want to see the Nature Koish. I want to see it happen, so I'm not banning Nature Koish. Let's ban Guldur. Let's ban Guldur. It's good to know today's going to have some good matches. Like that was, if that was any indicator, we are off to the races here with PvP. TemTem is one hell of a game. They're banning the Mashuk. Speaking of, I was going to remove it. They're banning it. Maybe their Nature Koish isn't iridescent. I don't know what the moveset is of Nature Koish. If it is iridescence, Grumper ×4 is it. So one way or the other, I'm going to get them. Digital Koish is really good here against Barnshi and Mix. And then it's either Volfi or Grandpa. It's going to be Grandpa if they pick Acronox. Although Volfi has Plague. Oh, with Ukama. Volfi all day. This might actually work out for me. They're playing some weird-ass team. We'll find out. Mix and Guldur, get ready. So Mix, they could use Crystal Spikes and hit my Mix super hard on turn 1. Volfi is actually really nice here. Threatens Mix. Threatens all their swap-ins. Unless the Koish is Iridescence, maybe. But even, no, then it does, because Dust Vortex is ×4. So bring in Volfi. It also resists Crystal Spikes. Guldur does not want to be up against Barnshi. Am I going to do a double swap here? I could go Digital Koish on the left side, or Grumper. You know, I think it's a double swap. Let's go to Grumper. So Mix retreats. Bringing in Volfi. Guldur retreats. Bringing in Grumper. Volfi and Grumper looking pretty good right now. Let's see what Pixel does. Mix uses Crystal Spikes on Volfi. Not this time. Volfi takes a small amount of damage. Barnshi with Windburst. Yeah, another small amount of damage. Very, 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 very nice. Very, 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 very nice. So, Dust Vortex Mix. And then they're going to bring in Babawa, probably, to take 1/4 damage. But I could double down and Thunderstrike Mix. I could also go Electric Storm just to play the odds. There's so many ways they could swap around. But I think Thunderstriking Mix is very unexpected in general. So Barnshi retreats. Babawa swaps in. Babawa would have taken ×4 damage as well, though, right? They swap out Mix to the Nature Koish. Is Nature Koish Iridescence? It probably is Iridescence. In which case, Dust Vortex is ×2. No, it resists that. Okay, well, Thunderstrike will do ×4 then. No, it's normal? Oh, Nature resists lightning. It's not ×4. What the fuck am I talking about? Alright. Okay. Bush with Synergy gives me +2 special defense, which is pretty insane. And that'll help Volfi dodge whatever. They can't really hurt Volfi very hard. They're going to go after Grumper. I can swap Grumper to Guldur. Guldur eats all the water and nature attacks forever. But then I won't get Bush Synergy anymore. I can still use Bush, I just won't get the Synergy. Still pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Bring in Guldur for Grumper. I'm taking a little exhale this match. I'm not going to spend 2 minutes on every turn here. I think I have an idea of what I'm doing anyway. Okay, yeah, so it's Synergy Master, Water Cutting Lily, hitting Guldur. Oh, hitting Volphy. Volphy down to 11, okay. I guess Volphy's a big threat for them, it makes sense. They're double Water Cutting Lily Volphy. Gotcha. They're both faster than Bush. G fucking G, I didn't realize that. Usually Bush is fast enough to go at least once. Well, shit. I guess bring in Grumper to Thunderstrike? Is Water Cutting Lily every turn, though? It's no hold. Or is it one hold? It might be one hold, right? I could just Thunderstrike Babua. Man, I didn't... I don't know. Toxic Ink is ×4 on Babua, too. I think we're going to go into basic green circles mode. It is 0 hold. Okay, I wasn't sure. Well, you learn... It doesn't really matter that much. Grumper's dead. Oh, no, Grumper goes to 2. That's amazing. Grumper's special defense TVs never stop amazing me. So Grumper gets the Thunderstrike Babua. It's 0 damage, though. It's Toxic, that's ×4, and Guldur's fast asleep. Grumper, I keep thinking it's going to be ×4, but nature resists. I don't know why my brain's doing that. This match is just exposing that I don't understand anything about Babua or Nature Koish. This match is just like, you know, the Benny Hill theme over and over again. Just that, like, song, just me making mistakes. Me saying things that are incorrect. I literally don't even know. I'm not going to swap out. Eventually, I'd like to get Toxic Ink off. Okay, they brought in Barnshee, but Guldur's going to die to Babua right here, so... We're not going to get that chance to attack it with the Thunder Strike or the Electric Storm or anything. Rip Guldur, or Rip Grumper, rather. Guldur's asleep. Guldur's extremely weak to Barnshee. Those Tems are just absurdly fast. The opponent's Tems are absurdly fast. It's like... I can't do anything to them. If I get to slap the Babua... Or if I get to ink the Babua, it'll die, but they're going to swap it out this turn. I mean, this match already feels lost, honestly. I'm giving Pixel a chance to play a little more, but I can't imagine finding a way out of this. Like, I got played every single turn, so they're swapping in Mix. Yep. Because they have Crystal Spikes, so their Mix counters my Mix. Guldur gets hit with Windburst, down to 142 health. Humiliating Slap. On Barnshee, at least do a little something there. 10% damage, physical defense debuff. Guldur's Toxic Ink will do some damage to their Mix. Okay. Swap in Digital Koish, but it's just going to get killed. I got to just survive Crystal Spikes and kill Barnshee anyway. That's like the only thing. I could have bamboozled my Mix last turn, I guess. Whatever. Guldur dies. It's about to be over. Just let Pixel have his fun. Let Pixel have his fun. Guldur's knocked out. Mix with the Crystal Spikes. Dude. I'm going to use Crystal Bite. At least we killed Barnshee. I mean, that is something. Rejuvenate takes Mix back up to 135 health. Babua 2, get ready. We're off to a rough start on today's PvP session, that's for sure. I mean, it's been good, interesting matches. Just also kind of rough. I'm down to my final 2. So, what the fuck ever, man. Digital Stream can actually kill Mix is the thing, I'm pretty sure. Koish uses Water Cutting Lily. Is that going to kill my Koish? Okay, I never get to attack it. It's got Doppelganger Brooch. Holy shit, that's cool. Nature Koish using Doppelganger Brooch is an extremely cool idea. I'm very glad my TMR didn't change my opponent's emplacement. Just got utterly yeeted by Pixel. That team is crazy. God damn. That is something right there, dude. What did I just encounter? That is such a wild team. So this could be a little bit rough. But on the other hand, I keep changing up my team a little bit. Maybe I beat them last time. I can't remember. Well, let's find out. Let's find out how this one's going to go. So they have Volcrane, Waplump, Volorind, Kinu, Mix, Ukama, Tuvine, and Mashuk. Tuvine and Mix are the main threats to my Mix, as well as Volcrane. Mix is not having a good time here, really. Guldur is okay, but not against Tuvine or Volorind or Waplump. Nope, Guldur's terrible. See, I'm glad I don't have two Toxics. Much rather have Raiken than fucking Mashuk here. Raiken's good if I ban out Ukama and Waplump especially. Like, Raiken's real good. Maybe that's what I want. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. They banned Grumper. Okay. So if I want to bring in Raiken, I mean, I could ban the Kinu and just get rid of the Kinu in general. But I think I'd rather deal with... You know what? Is it Waplump or Ukama? I think let's go with Ukama. That way I can lead out Raiken. And especially if they pick something that isn't Waplump or Volcrane first, it's looking really good. Especially if they don't do that. No Waplump, no Volcrane on the first pick, then Raiken's really good. Then they can only put one counter against it at the start. I mean, even if I do have to swap out Raiken, I could do Raiken Kinu, for example, if they just don't lead out Volcrane. Strikes is using up all that reserve time right away, trying to figure out what to do. Going to Vine. Okay, that's great. No Kinu, but that's great. So they want to do Waplump and Volcrane. I want to do Digital Koish and Raiken. I think that's good. I'm going to let the cat out. Go ahead, Felix. Go ahead. Go ahead. Well, Plump is the second pick, not surprising. Ban Volcrane. At this point, Mix is okay. Especially if they don't ban Kinu. Guldur is absolutely off. It's not happening, so Guldur I'm not going to draft. They're going to give me the chance to draft Guldur, and I'm going to reject it. I'm going to say no thank you. Strikes is down to less than 10 seconds of reserve, eventually banning Volphy. Makes some sense. Kind of want to ban Kinu now. Oh, no, sorry, it's not my ban anymore. For a second, I thought it was my ban. Sorry, I just had a moment there. I just had a moment. Forget I said that. Forget I said I wanted to ban Kinu. Banning is over. I don't know why I said that. Okay, they picked Volorind. Then they picked Kinu. Then they picked Mix. We're picking Grandpa. Absolutely no Guldur when the opponent has 3 wind types. It's not even a question. We're not picking that Tem. So glad I swapped out Mashuk. Yeah, everyone's rocking so many wins right now that it's not good. I might go to Lightning Koish, honestly, because there's so much wind Tems happening. I'm going to switch to Lightning Koish after this match. Maybe. I'm seeing wind Tems in every fucking match. So Raiken has to run away from Waplump, maybe. Waplump only has Tsunami, though. I don't know if Waplump even has a turn 1 water attack. It probably does not. Tuvine swaps out to Kinu, Mix, or Vola. Okay, so they're going to swap to Vola. So I'll digital stream. I don't even know if that works. Yeah, I think I can. Right, well, maybe I'll swap. Swap to Mix. Swap to Mix and then Quetzal. Then next turn I have like Crystal Bite Quetzal. Or switch to Grandpa. Switch to Grandpa feels pretty safe, right? And then Quetzal. Alright, I swapped in the Grandpa, Waplump, Cold Breeze is Raiken, Quetzalenios, Tuvine. Tuvine did not swap out. Very bold. Crystal Plume Gatling hits Grandpa. Still pretty strong. Grandpa down to 84. Not great, but now Two Vines in real trouble. I could even turbo choreography Riken here if I wanted to. Does not make sense, though. I think Tornado is the one. I don't know. Riken will kill Two Vine if it stays on. Two Vine will kill Grandpa if Grandpa stays on and Two Vine. No, because Riken's faster than Two Vine, apparently, with Crystal Plume Gatling. So Two Vine has to swap this turn, or else they're boned. But then they have to swap into Vola. Moral of the story is that Riken's going to get frozen, actually, by Whipplump. Riken's going to get frozen by Whipplump. Shit. Okay. Let's go. Riken retreats, Digital Koish. Two Vine retreats. Oh. I thought they were going to Cold Breeze Riken and they could keep Two Vine out. No? Alright, Grandpa Hypnosis hits with Plump, where Riken didn't have to swap out, apparently. Now, Digital Koish is very weak to Vola. But I can swap to Mix from there. This whole shit is just stupid, but I could swap to Mix from there and Tornado Vola. Don't want to swap to Kinu. Don't really want to swap to Riken and just let it get hit. I mean, I thought they would Crystal Plume Gatling again and Cold Breeze again. And freeze Riken before it attacked. But yeah, let's swap to Mix instead. I don't know. I don't know what that was. I think they could have done what I was thinking they would do. But instead they chose a different one. Maybe they read that I would do what I did. Was that a 5-head read? Maybe. Well, Plump retreats. Opponent brings in Mix. We're both bringing in Mix. Damn it. If I digital stream there, it would have been huge. Man. My swaps are bad. Alright, Grandpa Tornadoes Vola. Vola down to 67%. That's nice. Vola and Toxic Plumes, both my Tems, not doing a whole lot of damage. Although Grandpa does end up down to, what? 34. And also, shit, man, Mix just got physical attack debuffed. That's pretty bad. Mix already has low physical attack. That just makes it worse. This is going from bad to worse, you know? I think I might need to wait until they actually kill my Tems and then just, instead of swapping in and eating damage, I got to bring in Riken after. I might want to cage this turn even. What if I can cage and then Hypnosis Vola? Vola probably kills Grandpa first. I don't know if they go after Grandpa for sure. They could just debuff attack again, maybe, I think, right? Let's just go for the Windburst Cage. They kill Grandpa, hopefully. And then I swap in Riken and I can yeet Mix, maybe. So Grandpa, Windburst, Vola down to 50%. Mix, Energy Manips, Grandpa. Cool, so we'll figure out who we're swapping in, but probably Riken. Vola with Feather Gatling. Hits my Mix. I guess my Mix is fucked. Maybe, because now they can Crystal Bite it or Crystal Strike it. Oh, I could bring in Digital Koish here if I want, but no, Riken's better. Riken's better. Bring in Riken. Oh, this is weird. There's a few of those turns where my swap-ins worked out so badly. It's only turn 5, but I had like 2 bad turns out of the first 4. The first 3, practically. My Mix is -1 attack. I have Meteor Swarm, so Mix with Puppet Master is not safe. I'm going to try doubling Mix. They get Crystal Spikes at 3 priority. My Mix is dead. Riken uses... Yeah, so Volran uses Toxic Plume, reduces Riken's attack by 1. This is a shit show, man. I Quetzaleno Mix, but don't kill it. I wouldn't have killed it anyway. But now it's even less dead than it would have been. Both my remaining 2 Tems are weak to Volran. Let's bring in Kinu. This is a disaster. This is just a fucking disaster of a fucking situation. Oh, man. Alright, so Meteor Swarm, obviously, just to go after Mix. Who could they swap to? They're going to swap to 2 Vine, probably, right? 2 Vine will get fried as well. It's just Beta Burst Vola. So Kinu uses Beta Burst. Volarin down to 39%. Mix Crystal Spikes kills Kinu. Kinu's alive with 70 health. Never mind, I'm just getting really pessimistic. Noxious Bomb kills Kinu. At least Raiken might get a double proc here. This could be crazy. Hang on. This could be crazy. Well, I don't think Volarin's going to die. Raiken has -1 attack. Can Mix please die here? Yes. Killed Mix. Got a Prideful proc. Attack back to normal. And the synergy there is gone. So Vola can't keep debuffing Raiken's attack. Unfortunately, I can't heal Raiken anymore. We got to just like sweep immediately. Raiken's also a little low on stamina, which is not good. Digital Koish is really bad against Vola, but we have a speed boost, so Raiken hopefully can kill it first. Fierce Claw, kill Vola. I don't know. I guess Embers. Hypnosis the Waplump so it can't attack Raiken. Embers kills Vola. Raiken gets another Prideful proc, but look at the stamina. It's so low. But look at the stats. They're so good. Waplump Tsunami. It's gonna hurt. Doesn't hurt that bad. Raiken down to 103. Koish hypnotizes Waplump. It's a rough match. Raiken is buffed, but it has no stamina. This isn't a sweatband. This is not a sweatband situation. This is a normal-ass, slow stamina regeneration situation. Who are they going to bring in? Who's it going to be? Raiken can't attack Koish, so Raiken has to rest, and Digital Stream has to just do all the work. Come on, Digital Stream. Just yeet Kinu. Kinu retreats. They bring in 2 Vine. Unfortunately, Digital Stream's not ×2 against Crystal. Still pretty strong. Quetzal, Raiken can outspeed 2 Vine now. I mean, Waplump can also almost kill Raiken, but it can't totally kill Raiken. Embers is enough. Raiken does not have to overexert. I can Digital Stream Waplump and do damage over there. Embers kills the 2 Vine. Am I actually gonna maybe win this? There's no way. There's no way this turns into a W, is it? Waplump Sharp Range stronger than Tsunami? Shit, it's stronger than Tsunami! I don't know. Digital Stream. Oh god, yeah, we're not gonna win this one. So close, but no. We're not going to win this one. It was a surprising comeback. A surprising partial comeback. I have to overexert, so yeah, it's over. What's the fun in conceding, though? Let's overexert in Digital Stream. Beta Burst. Doesn't do much damage. Cold Breeze. So next turn, they would keep us frozen every other turn, yeah. Or they could freeze us for 2 turns. It doesn't do that much damage either. Yeah, I'm going to switch to Lightning Koish, I think. I'm still fucking around. Down to 983. It's still a decent TMR by my standards, but we're clearly not having the fucking knock them out of the park, you know, super strong opening to this PvP session I was hoping we might get. So we gotta keep fucking around.